seconds. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
Good, no one's in here. There's nothing. There's nothing encoding anything. Okay, well. Nothing happened. Is there a mask on? It is. Voice mod on? It is. Is there voice mod selected? It is. Good. Alright. Hello, I am a little sick. I'm currently going on meds. Also, I'm using it in character, that's why he's wearing the mask. Because, you know, spreading infection's a bad thing. You don't want your people to be sick, especially when you're having a med split.
What?
Yeah, you ever wonder why the water is so fucking cold?
Okay. Well, I have thought a lot about what I'm probably going to say to Sean in the coming days. A lot of it is going to regard my placement on the battlefield and intel gathering. So.
Mind if I talk to your AI?
Go for it.
Okay. Want to ask before doing it.
Yeah,
Here's hoping.
appreciate it.
Sean?
I woke up.
Yeah, you sound
What's
like
your voice
shit.
doing?
Come take a seat.
I'm wearing the mask and making sure you don't get sick either.
Appreciate it.
Hey, so what you have to talk to me about in these coming days about your position on the battlefield regarding intelligence or whatnot?
I'm not going to do any more espionage.
Ooh.
I've learned from my fucking mistakes.
Alright. Well, there's one thing.
I think after, I'll be honest, 4 fucking mistakes. That
Yeah.
I'm not fit
Remy,
for fucking intel.
whispers 2, please.
Yeah.
At least not for
Wished I
infiltration.
No, not an assassin. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, leave that to me.
Right. I'll talk with him about my plan. Both him and Gio would be up for the task.
Alright. I mean, you have been nagging me about... Oh, what was it that you put in the document? Training people?
Yeah.
Right.
Workshop by day, training area by night.
You look good. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, black and
Hi,
blue
Sean.
and green all over. Hi. Alright. First, we'll have you do a trial run just to see how things go. And make sure how things are, but yeah, go ahead. Just remember, no espionage. Yeah. Okay.
The whole training thing, because I can kind of lay down my plans for it.
I don't need the plans. I'm sick, that's why I'm wearing the mask, so you don't get sick. Also, she gave me the plans already.
Okay.
She gave me like a 16-page document. It was intensive.
Next Friday, we should probably hit that medical truck that I sent you the information about, but...
We haven't hit it yet.
What?
Go ahead and start thinking of a team to take.
How many people?
How big's the truck? What's the location? Where is it?
How many?
Well, I could give you an idea of priority in this, considering the fact, well, one, it is medical supplies, but also the fact that apparently this is Vito's stuff as well, and he might be there as well. So, just keep that in mind.
Right.
I will be kept.
So he's
Got any
probably keeping
intel on
either.
Vito so far?
He's probably keeping heavy security there, or maybe he's keeping it very subtle.
I've seen his face. That's about it. I've seen how
5
he
or
looks.
6. If that's the case, 5 or 6.
Zone
Got
90.
a new shiny armor.
I probably should know how many were around it, but I did not get that in, you know, you know what I mean. So I can ask more questions about it later. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
What's with the mask?
I'm sick. I don't want to get everybody else sick.
He's got a bad cold.
So considerate of you.
Yeah.
To be a meeting of some sort? I didn't get the message if that was the case.
No, I just woke up and they were here and I came down and I talked with them and then people started walking in.
I see.
Yeah. We just
Sorry,
want
when
to be
you
a
tapped
bother
me on the
to him.
shoulder, I thought you wanted to have a message with me.
Although I would like to know, why are y'all bruised and beaten and
They
bloody
went to a club.
nosed?
I'm currently waiting on Doc to give me a report.
He's
I'll
currently
let me know.
interrogating someone.
He's
so
currently
you'll be
busy,
waiting a
yes, he
bit.
texted me.
Alright, well, you were clearly there.
I
Give me a
can hear you.
report.
Okay. Well,
It's my time to leave.
well, Pig invited me to go to this club or whatnot, and sure, I was doing it, so I said sure. Me, Diego, Doug, and Pig went, and it ended up being a tiger club. Although
Owned by
surprisingly
Frank, from
enough,
what I've been told.
yeah, owned by Frank. I think he did a few posts, social media and whatnot, all about it. But yeah, Frank was there, Maz was there, Nev was there, one of the other big tiger ones was there as well. Can't remember his name. Basically, it's just tiger control place. People come in there, they drink, they have fight or whatnot. We ended up fighting a few tigers within their roles and whatnot. Did pretty well. Frank's got his own crew that wear these, white hoodie, like tied around them, the big glasses and all that stuff. I met another one of his lieutenants, Mouse. Small little thing. Beat the shite out of him. He was very, very sloppy. But I think he's one of Frank's lieutenants.
Great.
I do a
Mouse.
full report with description.
2 bats on their back, rollerblades, small
No, not
frame.
now. Like, write it out. Send it out.
Small blonde hair, tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came here and
Small
dropped
frame.
off a gas canister that we need to do things with.
Oh, well, then you know Mouse.
What kind of
This is the
gas
second
canister?
mouse. Williams.
Good.
Sure, it's not just gonna in the hollow.
That's why we have it in a safe box.
Oh, okay. That's good. What else happened?
Also, it was
Well, other
it was
than
tiny,
the-
like that big.
Oh. Something you can carry in your hand then.
Like a grenade.
Oh, that's pretty small. That's
It
not
is.
that. That's that.
No. I mean pipe bombs. This.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, yeah, we went there. We fought, and then we.
Were you in colors or
just
out?
left. I was in colors.
And they just
Doug
let you
wasn't
in without.
colours. Well, they checked us for weapons, said no guns, but they allow you to keep any blades or whatnot.
Probably because they're
Of course, with
confident with their hand to
lots of
hand.
connections. well, with my past connections with Frank, I was able to just charm away. So, he didn't really have much bother to let me behind the bar and everything.
It's your
I think
past
he was trying to
connection,
fill me
right?
up, though.
Why are you called Lucky instead of Prince if you're charming?
Name
That's a
change.
very good part. No, I prefer Lucky.
He'd rather be named after a cereal.
What?
Lucky
No,
Charms.
come on. That's such a it's such a shite joke. I've heard it
Should
like
have it
a
shot.
And
million
So
this
many
is how
royalty
low
names
I'm
inside the
going because I'm
Whispers.
sick.
You're literally like just eating the fucking dirt at this rate with that. Like, it's such a shit
I don't know.
joke.
So regardless, shady jokes. Sean, the second report I sent you about the second base, is that gonna be greenlit by you? Because then I'm gonna send people there to
The-
prep that area.
Say that again because it was a little hard to hear through the mask.
The second Federation base that was the mining outpost.
Mm.
Found Rosie's eye. Same spick. Scrapping it, sending people in. But I want to look if there's maybe a smelter that we could use.
That'll be the last one for now. At the very least, salvage it. If we can make an outpost out of it, do it. But we don't want to spread ourselves too thin.
Yeah, obviously.
True, but we have been managing to get plenty of new recruits as of late. We've got another one that looks
There's
like
a new
Aki's
outpost we're recruiting
fucking
more.
sister or brother.
What?
There's two of them now with the white hair.
There's two of them?
Yeah.
Why is
the one
white
that we got
hair
from,
suddenly
the
crazy?
network?
Yeah,
Don't know.
Renee?
Don't know. Maybe
Everybody's
Toku's
stressed.
been going around.
Toku fever. That's what it is.
Toku fever. That's it.
Exactly.
I hate this joke.
Like that old trend, Bieber
Toku
fever.
19.
People had the Bieber haircuts. Now they're having Toku
Toku
fever.
19? If it was that, they'd be all wearing eye patches
Oh god.
Well,
and or
I guess
priest
I'm immune
outfits.
because I lost my eye. Well, Sean, I have a small report for you if you would like regarding some of my own
Go on.
findings. All right, a bit of a long list, but I have gone upon myself and asked my friends inside the Whisperers to go find some places of interest. Some spearhead points for outpost and some backup outpost in case the hollow falls. Bit paranoid, I know. I found one zone, 164. It's far away from any fighting, I believe. Let's see, it's pretty close to the train yard network, Green Pit 2, and part of Kaijin Tower.
Yeah, 164 is down there.
33 is another one. No one seems to be there, except it might be difficult to make a new base, because it's a pretty fucking awkward spot. Other than that,
Why is it
entry
awkward?
point spearheads.
I'm just gonna look at it.
Let's see.
Oh, right, that one. That's fun.
And then zone 104. Where is that at?
It's right next to the old Fallen base.
To the Fallen base, that's right. Reports came back that it wasn't too good. We could move people there for an assault. Easy enough to traverse.
I can tell you right
We
now
couldn't get too
that we're not assaulting that place anytime soon.
Let me guess. Nev.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, options there if the time comes.
At the very least, it would be decent to stage a outpost there, or some kind of small one, or at least a staging area. But a full-on base, probably not. Like a safe house or something.
Whisperers, off colors. First be
That's
there
a good
to scout the
idea.
area.
Mm-hmm.
I present
No,
to you
excuse me.
Rosie.
She has.
Anytime.
I will. Hello. I will say, she has been checking, so she has been having people scout around for whispers in the area, so I wouldn't send anybody just yet.
That's my eye.
Okay, I was wondering, is anyone going to explain what the fuck is that?
Oh,
We have a VI as well.
it's my Rosie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, have you been talking to the VI, the red one?
You've been talking to Rem.
No, I
VI
have not
shut down
interacted
for
with
now.
him yet.
Probably for the best.
Sleep.
He's a flirt.
Alright, got that backwards. Zone 40 is where a good place we can go for a spearhead attack next to the railroad, actually.
What
Oh, yeah.
are you doing?
It'll be a bit longer because it's
I am
farther away from the main
Mhm.
HQ, but
Attack
it's
here is a bit outdated.
Zone 104.
Well, if we go to the.
I don't have to worry
dead
about that if you don't want the
and
report.
pick up.
Alright.
Yeah, I've been talking to
That's my rap sheet for last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for now, keep an eye on those areas. Mainly,
Thanks, Joshua.
oh, what'd you say, 154? Or 140? 40?
Areas we could
Well, you
stay:
can decide on your own what you
164,
wanna do.
33, spearhead attacks 40, and
Affirmative.
104.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
For now, work on getting those people trained up to hello.
Oh, your sickness is showing.
I'm noticing.
Got one night.
Working with
Nice.
Mary and Geo. I know it was G something. To get those people trained up, because taking that area, well, especially these spearhead things you're talking about, people need to be coordinated for that. And right now, our coordination is basically sending a mass of people at 2 different locations and hoping for the best. Because they have not taken any time to learn proper formations or anything like that, even though you and Geo have been trying.
We've been trying, we really have.
Queen has been too.
Have you talked to the people inside the train yard for a bit of help? I know we have a few mentors there, but they're nothing special like us.
No. I'm still
Hey,
catching up on
Sean.
all of
Hmm.
What do you want done with
Contact
this
them,
Dorian
send them
Sharp
over
fellow,
there,
by
and,
the way?
we'll meet them soon.
What do you mean what I want done?
I mean, it's just like... What the fuck is he?
Well, last I heard, he's been around in the Whispers for about a year.
Oh. Yeah. Huh.
Hmm.
He handles himself pretty fucking well, I'll admit. He's doing good.
Well, that's good. Why, you think he deserves to be here at the Hollow?
I don't know. I don't know. Something about him.
Something about him?
Just
Why,
something about
are
him.
your Irish senses tingling?
My Irish
Do
senses
you,
are
do you
tingling.
sense a Scotsman in our midst?
Oh, fuck. If that was the case, I'd have to kill him.
Well, if you notice anything, let me know.
Well, actually, no. We could get along well, but if he was British, then I'd definitely have to kill him.
Ah, well. Can't say I know him all that much.
I'm glad nobody here is Mongolian, holy shit.
What?
Someone go ahead, Joshua. I'm
What?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What? Did I miss that joke?
Yeah,
Did that go over my head? I think
it went over your head.
Well,
It went
I'm
over your.
joking.
What?
I would actually like to do a little survey to see what people would like here in the base. No, by VR.
Yeah, go ahead.
Modification.
Assuming-
Maybe also have
Assuming,
for free time.
yeah, and assuming nobody wants to continue to try and reinvent the wheel, I just plan on going around and talking to people today.
I've been thinking like getting like some of the arcades from the place over here.
Okay, if we do that, they might just not focus on anything and might just play that all day and work towards the highest score.
Then put a timer on the arcade.
Maybe only two?
Time.
Maybe only two
Two
maximum?
arcades, yeah.
Can we get a shower?
We're gonna be
Funny enough, I
rebuilding
just
that.
talked with him about I was downstairs and I was checking the boiler room and that thing is rusted through the fucking core.
We're gonna be getting a proper bathroom
Also, we're having a
And
rat
somewhere to
nest
do
in
our
the
laundry.
fucking,
and laundry.
Holy shit.
There's 2 units at the door who wish to enter.
What they look like.
One wears an ancient plague doctor's mask. The other glasses and a backpack.
Oh, go ahead, let them in. Hey, she can do it. She'll be fine. She can do it.
No, but I have to go myself.
Oh, you have to go. All right.
Thank you, Jin.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna go see what Log is doing, because...
Sean?
That is my name. Okay, first question. Are you trying to reinvent the wheel right now?
No.
Okay.
I am doing the thing.
All right. You know what I mean when I say reinvent the wheel, right?
Yeah, I know what
Okay.
know what you mean. It's such a shit joke, but I know what you mean.
Okay.
If you want to come down.
How about
Can't you see he's sick?
that's why I'm wearing the mask. How about you go with medical and wait, don't you take pictures? Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I was going to bring you along.
Yeah, record the process so he can do like a visual researchy thingy. Make sure medical's there.
Yep.
What?
What exactly is this about that needs to be recorded?
He's gonna be huffing Maz's gas.
Oh,
Why?
Lovely.
Because that's him.
So we can know the effects of it. So I can more easily dissect it and make a
Well, I can tell you.
Of it. Look
You
at
watch the
us.
camera. Can you get Rosie with you?
I can tell you one
You
thing.
can like.
It is a kind of medicine that's keeping her alive. And it,
I've learned that.
for some reason, might actually make her crazy instead of lucid.
Which is why I'm being tied down.
Have fun with that.
Shit, Sean.
Yeah.
That's amateur. Anything else?
True.
One thing.
True.
I got the 1900.
Get Rosie.
I take Rosie. What's
I
that?
finished another job.
You finishing the job.
It's 10,500 credits.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
I was wondering if I could maybe just have the 500.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fine.
So you have 10,000 credits. There you go.
I don't have 10,000 credits. The Whisperers have 10,000 credits.
The Whisperers, yes.
Sean has 10,000 credits.
I don't have 10,000 credits. I mean, I do have 10,000 credits, but these are not my 10,000 credits.
Could I have it?
No,
We should get a safe, like actually.
we
What do you
do.
mean no?
Noticed a
I'm the
very
most
large
whisperiest
problem.
whisperer, apparently. What's the problem?
I just walked around the hollow looking for people for that thing on Friday, and
Ah,
almost everyone only has a pistol for some reason. Do we have more weapons? I know we got the Jimmy stuff, but there's
It's
only the
quite
laser pistols.
literally there is an entire supply storage full of ballistic weapons and laser upgrades.
People, motherfuckers walking around with a pistol, and this is all I have, and this is all I'll have. You're like, what the fuck? What this? You might want to make that very known, because even people are like, oh, I can't afford it.
I literally make announcements to all the whispers.
Like ages ago.
I make announcements to all the whispers. I have them do what you literally want me to do. Take them by the shoulders and scream in their face that they can go and pick up a weapon in the supply closet that's either laser or ballistic. Am I? What?
Sean, I'm gonna be your secretary right now. I'm just
Message
gonna
to
fucking
Diego.
do it right now.
Could you come to the medical?
You're gonna be my secretary? You know, I have a bad history with secretaries. They usually die within 2 weeks.
We have a supply on laser and ballistic weapons. You don't have to fight with just a pistol. There you go.
Thank you.
A text goes out to Johnson. Will you come to the medical bay?
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Go over.
God. Anyways.
Hi, Johnson.
Johnson.
Actually, Geo, if they lack pistols, for the training operation, we might want to do close quarters pistol training.
Also, one thing I do need to mention, I used to work as a mercenary. It's kind of why I can use a sniper so well. I do have 2 others who are also worked with me. I might be able to contact.
Oh, seems like they're just popping up all over the place now.
They all use snipers.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we have none.
Yeah, and most
Queen
and Marbles both have snipers.
Not to forget that we now have this vigilante.
But I can't bring them anywhere because they're leadership and they're too important to die, so.
The leadership in the mercenaries?
What? No, talking about Queen and Marbles. I don't care.
Oh, right.
Mercenaries.
For now, because so many people are using pistols, or prefer a pistol, let's go with the close quarters training on that.
Okay. You want
Although
that
you still do need to do marksmanship training. I have no idea. You know the routine with training and how that goes.
Yeah, I know.
And how I've
it's
been
like we
wanting...
bought all those paintball guns for nothing.
Yeah, we got that for nothing. We set things up, but then every single time we try to do something, it's like things happen, clubs open up and whatnot, and like I get it, it's important, but at the same time, our people are a wanton ragtag group of misfits who don't know even how to use a wet towel against a slinky.
So true.
Text goes out to whoever security. Something weird going on in the medical bay.
No.
Looks like someone pulled an axe out.
That's Johnson.
Somebody didn't look like he swung, but the guy fainted anyway.
I'm sitting down.
Johnson has the axe. Johnson has the axe. All right. Someone Scottish sounding said that an individual pulled out an axe, and then look, he didn't swing, but the individual who was in front of him looked like he passed out.
That's probably Jamie. Jamie has like a not Jamie. Jamie, I don't know. She has a fear of blood, which is kind of
Jamie
for the job she's in, but.
Okay, maybe you should just text him back. Text goes back. It's been taken care of.
Sure. Taken care of.
Sure, Johnson can handle that shit.
That's why he was called there.
Can.
I'm so lost on the conversation that's been happening. I don't know why. My brain is being fried right now. For no
Vin Plague is down there huffing Maz's gas, and he's been chained down, and Johnson's down there to make sure he doesn't go on a crazy spree. That's how he tests chemical compounds. He inhales it, apparently.
Do you want me to double check just to make sure in case something stupid's happening?
Sure. Go. I doubt something stupid happened. I think it's just an entire thing of miscommunication or not noticing things.
What the fuck?
Alright. So. What sort of jobs do we have on the docket? We have the med truck, we have the hospital that's coming up, that Cairo found, and that I've seen in the chat, Mr. Sharp is helping with. You went down and did your business with the Fangs. How'd that go?
Just the one. I basically just scared the other two off, made them quit. This one, considering they've been in there for a month, didn't provide much more than we already knew. He did, however, say that Maz's attack on the hospital was all her doing.
Mm-hmm.
Her main place is a butcher shop. You can imagine what kind of meats. And she has a handful of slaughterhouse.
Did you get an exact
She has a handful
location?
of lieutenants like him. In the market district, I didn't get exact.
Is that a base of operations or just a,
I asked where she hangs out.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's the main spot.
Alright.
He's under our custody now. Protective custody.
What about...
William pumps gas through the tunnels.
When we take all these prisoners, why don't we just convert them over to whispers instead of just scaring them off?
It's hard. We can try, though.
It's easier to make someone
But
quit
if you
the
do more
gang life
progress with
than
the-
make them switch sides.
What do you think? If you,
Send them over to me. I'll change them real fast.
yeah.
Me and the group that went out.
No, I totally forgot it. My train of thought has left the yard. It is now on a route to who knows where. Go ahead, whatever you're reporting.
I do have the whole interrogation recorded, along with a good look at his face.
Alright, that's what I was gonna ask. Patrol routes. Did we ask him about patrol routes and things like that? If there's any sort of thing that they regularly do, and that.
He said all he doesn't question, he doesn't go around looking. He knew of some convoys going around. Didn't keep track of them, though. Knew of an abandoned hospital that we already know about. They avoid it due to some freaks there.
Yeah.
And that was him calling them freaks. Apparently, Maz's entire reason for gassing the hospital was you.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
She said it in the recording, remember?
Yeah, she has a knack for going around, currently at least, and trying to find old Federation bases, out of which we also already know, due to what we went and did. He can remember she mentioned about 3, doesn't know their exact location. He says he was a follow orders, don't question it because I work under a crazy bitch.
Right. Alright, I have an idea. Mary, what would it take to get an electrified net?
Electrified what?
Electrified net.
And, as for studying Maz's gas,
It's not too hard.
2 completely different things. The fear gas and hers. One's a medicine made by William.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's obviously fear toxin, or whatever it is.
Wait, so it's combined?
It's completely different.
Yeah, I know that.
She's constantly on the stuff, meaning maybe if we get her off, something will happen.
If we get her off of it, she becomes more lucid and starts vomiting up blood.
Noted. Like I said, he was probably just telling us things we already know. He's been in there for a month.
Let me put it this way. When she's off of the medicine, even though it keeps her alive, she becomes a completely different person who's actually reasonable.
That explains what we saw at the club, then.
Impulsive, but reasonable.
She was being her, at least the way she was before. At the club, so there's that. I heard something about her having a
Question about
condition,
the-
but that's obvious.
About the club, Doc, I would like you to write us a full report of location, what happened, who you saw.
Of course. I punched Nevrossi in the face.
How'd
She
that
said
go?
mine. She said, "Ow, you dick," and then walked out of the ring.
Oh. Fun. Did she know you were a whisperer?
To see your face.
No, I went in my disguise.
Okay, good. Whew. So, real quick before I forget, electrified net. For Maz. Basically, it would be a way to stun her, get her wrapped up, so we can, you know, immobilize her. And potentially catch her.
I can look for some supply stores that could have actually maybe fucking fishing stores.
Yeah, probably. If we need to get real resourceful, just find old chain links and get them together, and then just find a way to, you know, launch it.
Have some copper wiring, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Could we just shoot her with Taurus tranquilizers? Just.
And I have enough medical knowledge to know that if we do that, we might stop her heart.
There's a lot of chemicals going through her already.
Yeah, and we don't know what kind of reaction it would have towards, well, everything.
Also, I need to talk to our fucking researcher. He said he was gonna get me comet stems. I don't know if he's been working on those.
He's literally the only researcher we have.
Yeah, that's fair. We are kind of piling a bunch of work on him.
Uh-huh.
It would be good to like.
And he's
send
also
out
kind of
some messages
immobilizing
to
himself
the-
by just.
Oh, right.
other outposts.
Right, magic crap.
That's when
We'll deal with that another
This
day.
goes out to all the whispers from Lucky saying, "Do not enter the med bay right now. Experiment ongoing."
What does he mean by that?
I don't want to figure.
Ven is huffing Maz's gas.
Okay.
Can we get some scientific equipment so he doesn't have to breathe things in all the time to figure out what it's about?
That's what I'm saying. We own a Federation base. Shouldn't there be something there?
Do you know how long it took for Marge back in the day to get an electrospectrometer or something? It took way too long. Hey.
Question about Friday. Should we attempt to steal the truck or just steal what's in it?
We could always use another vehicle.
Were you already
So I
informed on
should
the
bring-
what we learned at the club?
No. Well, kind of. Yes, maybe. Leg? Hello? Thank you. Yeah.
Vito and a large convoy is going to be heading through District 0. That's the main important bit.
Right.
Where
Other
is
than
this
that,
club? I was told it's in Zone 90.
It's here. here in the district.
Which zone?
Didn't you just say Zone 90?
Someone said Zone 90, but I don't know for sure.
It's in Zone
Because
90.
that's where the medical truck stopped.
It's on the
Zone
map.
90, but I didn't see.
Yeah, it's on the map.
Okay, I wasn't
But
told. I think it stopped
Vito
somewhere else
himself,
other than that.
large convoy with who knows what. It could be medical supplies, credits, whatever else.
Okay.
Could be everything we need. Most definitely, but they weren't talking about it around whispers. They only talked about it around, well, me and Jacqueline, who went in disguise.
Right. Don't mind me, I'm just stretching my leg for some reason.
Of course. I also heard something from Nev about... Yeah, I'll write up a full one. I heard something from Nev about,
I need to stand
there being
anyways.
no disturbances at the factory. She's been able to do her work fine and dandy.
Alright.
But she was asked that by the other lieutenants, which means they don't check in regularly.
The heck was that? Alright.
She was talking to... I'll just write a full report. Get all the individuals.
Yeah.
The main three that were there were Nev, Frank, and Maz.
Mm-hmm.
I hear Rosie.
Okay.
Sorry, character bleed.
Okay. For now, I need to go nominate a new head of medical. Cairo. She's the only one around right now who's even qualified and doesn't have an intense sense of bloodthirst.
Where's... Is there anything I have missed? Because as head intel, I miss a couple things, it seems.
Well... You know Spice died?
Yeah, I was...
Yeah, you were there.
I have his things.
Look, I'm sick. I'm having to deal with things, alright? I'm making sure you don't get sick by wearing this. Sonia's phone is off.
Great.
Elizabeth got captured by Fangs and nearly killed. Well, Maz was there too. And currently has no weapons. Apparently. Alright, here's a question. And since you're here, you get to say too. Who do you think would be the best for head of medical right now?
All of them are new.
Yeah.
You want, friend? New training ground opening up.
Except for Diego. And he's... Well, I don't know about him, but he seems
Diego's
very,
committing self-harm.
bloodthirsty.
Impulsive and bloodthirsty. And committing self-harm. Which is part of the reason why we ran out of medical supplies so quickly. I'll have you know. Because he's refusing to use the beds.
Of being ahead would probably not be good for him at the current moment.
So you're telling me we're out of medical supplies a lot faster. Wait, so all 4 of those med kits that I brought back, they were full, are gone. I just got those 2 weeks ago.
No, 2 have been used.
We still have the 5 that I got for the meat rack.
Okay.
But in terms of general medical supplies, like just...
Thank you.
Who?
I have no idea and I don't frankly care right now. I'm hearing glitches in my head.
With a funny Australian man.
Are we gonna do anything to the fact that he just used a lot of our medical supplies with a really shit reason?
We'll leave that to leadership talks.
Yeah.
But right now, the one...
Not the best mindset right now. So pushing
Mhm.
him wouldn't be the greatest idea.
Yeah, right now, the one who's most capable, in my mind, is Cairo.
Agree.
Seems
I
like
have to
it's
agree, sadly.
I
Oh.
hate to interrupt, but sorry, dog. Just to let you know, med base fine. Experiments complete. What happened was he just puked out a lot of blood and got really fucking high. Well, no, he puked and then he had a bleeding nose. He didn't puke.
Let's go, Vin. Okay, I'll make this really quick because I have to go. Contact info for a girl named Remy at Meat Rack. She's hosting a tournament. 100,000 credits.
Right.
Please text everyone to go. I'm getting a phone call. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Go tournament.
Good night.
100,000. All right. Oh, I did get all the contacts from the butcher's phone,
Perfect.
and then cleaned them from his and gave it back. So.
All right. Okay, so anyone have any other suggestions other than Cairo and not Diego?
FootKnight is doing pretty well, but they're way too new.
Pawn? Right.
Yeah.
We need to see a bit more of some others.
All right.
Do we really need like a head medical right now? We could wait it out for a bit before. You know.
We've also been
One
with
to be able to organize all the other medics and to keep medbay under control.
Lucky. When Sonya was literally getting the bomb ripped out of her heart, I was the one who had to organize everybody. And Cairo actually has the attitude to do it because she told me to stay in bed, otherwise she was going to beat me up.
Then I like her already.
Then we agree. Get her to be the new head.
All right. Also, where did? Yeah, I'll find her.
You could just text her instead of having to.
I really
walk
should
through
start
fucking site.
texting the chat more about things I learned about.
I prefer to do it in person.
I'm a little.
That way people get used to me
You
more.
should come up here.
I want to go talk with people, Gio.
Oh no, I mean.
I don't want to be stuck up here in a leadership position all the time.
Cooped up.
I didn't understand that. I thought you were just gonna go find her and then come back here.
No, I'm
Spit out
literally.
my things that I've learned this
Yes,
week.
you can spit out your things that you can learn, that you have learned. Words.
So, firstly, that alternative thing I've been doing at nights that you sent me to do. It's a bit fruitful this week.
Good.
Secondly, in my check-in with the outposts, things aren't looking good anywhere. They're all running out just like we are. Though, funnily enough, some of them started taking my route, being less than lethal, in hopes that they'll get it back.
Well, let me repeat a lesson that I learned a long time ago from a tiger, actually. Only do to your enemies what you want them to do to you. It was Biker, actually.
Yeah, thought as much.
My search for those that can possibly get jobs at Keijin aren't working out too well. And the network, people in Zone 80 are going missing.
Where is Zone 80?
I'll be looking into it specifically this next week.
Zone 80.
Have any ideas, Sean, who it might be?
I know exactly who it might be. Actually, it's not a thought, it's a knowledge. Oh. So, who would like to know how Magitech is made by Nevrossi?
I'm glad I punched her if that's the case.
Apparently, blood is one of the freshest and strongest sources of mana that you can use for Magitech. And she asked me in a text recently if I'd like to give her some whisperers, because she was running out of tigers.
Is that why she said work's
You
been
know,
going well?
Does she just kill them and slit their throats and drain them like a pig? There's better ways of getting blood than just killing people. Can't you just make donations?
It depends on what she needs, is what she's told me.
And
Because
since it's blood
whenever...
related, just ask her and we could just make a blood drive here.
Whenever you do that, you're taking off time of your life.
Fuck. I see.
Because I suggested that.
Magic is fucking weird.
Which is part of the reason why I wanted so quickly to establish a magic group. Because I want to see if we can find a way. I want to see if we can find a way to, I guess, naturally cultivate, harvest it, whatever you do.
Yeah, me too, Sean. Me too.
Yeah, that's why. Because sure, she's given us a lot of help at the same time, but if you're telling me that people are actually going missing here, at the time it was just tigers.
No, it's innocent people.
But now it's people.
In other news,
Mind you,
at the
if
homeless
anything.
shelters, I learned that a possible way we could garner more goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
Homeless are having issues with sickness spreading around. Pharmacies and clinics are starting to shut their doors. It'd be expensive, but
whenever they need something,
He's doing what he's doing.
this is so I remind myself to talk to you about a thing. So about that, tell them that if they need something serious, to come here and to stay in the bed overnight. Okay, before I forget.
it's not the network, it's the homeless in general.
We need med supplies. We need to go to the hospital. Yeah. Okay. So, task for you and Dog. Do you still have the drones?
They're charging right now in the tech room, but...
Alright. I want you to work with Lynn and the techies on getting security footage around the area in Zone 80. Also, I want scouting patrols there, keeping an eye on everything from high spots down low, make sure you're safe. Go in pairs, but keep an eye on things. We need to know for certain what's happening. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's happening, but we need hard evidence.
That sounds good.
Sounds
checked
like
the news
old
lately, by
days,
the
you
way?
know?
People disappearing.
Check the news lately?
No, I woke up and then there were people talking down here. I came down here and then I sat down and people have been since just coming in and talking to me.
Our video aired?
Nice.
Our video? Oh, I have to see this now.
It's the
Footage, I
one...
believe Danny named it the Tiger Cringe Comp.
That.
What?
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go nominate our new head of medical. If you need anything, just call me back up.
Lucky it's footage that we've gathered of, well, the hospital and...
You sleeping there?
Speaking of,
Hi, it's me. I was on the way to go nominate our new head of medical.
who is it?
Cairo.
I thought as much. They're the one that seems capable to me.
Yeah,
Sean,
that's my name.
Leon moved to meeting.
are you having any kind of considerations for a new trade outpost of medical supplies?
Yes, that is the hospital that Cairo is working on obtaining along with Mr. Sharp.
I see. Well, guess that's done.
Can you give me a hint where you hid my weapon?
Apparently, the reason why we're not getting any medical supplies in is because of that. But I'm assuming you already knew that.
Yeah, I know.
Medical.
There's another reason why we also ran out so quickly.
There's a reason why? Why is the reason?
Well, let's just say that that's part of the reason why he's not becoming head of medical.
The lab.
Who?
Diego.
Diego's been leeching our supplies.
The hallway to the lab?
Self-harm, and he's been refusing to use the beds.
Nope. Sean's office.
What the fuck is wrong with people nowadays?
Somewhere in there.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go...
Farming, but...
I'm gonna go tell our little lady with an attitude that she's the new head of medical. Oh yeah, what did you need before I leave?
I'll send you the recording of Ben, but of him taking the gas, but he's right here.
Wait, is he actually fine enough to be...
Alright.
Do you want to know it now?
No, I want to know it later.
Okay, I'll message you details.
Thank you. Take some time to go over the recording and pictures and such, make any observations you have. Don't just go based off what you learned in the last few seconds after you've been high and knocked out and vomiting up blood.
Are you fine?
We should work on that after.
Yep. I feel just fine.
Alright, let me go nominate our new head of medical. And then talk with people.
Also, Sean. Apparently, I hid my weapon in your office.
What?
Yeah, yell at wrench. Can I go grab it?
Go untied him. I thought we were leaving him there for the day.
Why, how did he even get into my office?
I don't know.
Who? Wait, what?
But apparently it's there.
Yeah, Queen, go help him get his thing and make sure he doesn't touch the cat pictures. Why? That is my name! And I swear if I hear one more thing about the wheel, oh my goodness, I'm doing a thing first.
It's about the man in the mist.
Go to the meeting room, there are other leaders there, you can go talk with them right now. I need to go nominate who new head of medical. I'm gonna talk to you how the heck you got in my office later.
Dude, I wish that was me. I mean, what?
Okay.
Cairo, come back!
Oh.
Congratulations, you're the new head of medical.
What?
You heard me. I'm gonna go get a drink of water, and then probably lay down for a bit.
What? Did you say?
I'm gonna go get some water, and also you're head of medical.
Okay.
What do you think I said?
We're out of medical supplies.
We still have
I don't know.
five med kits in there, and well, now you're head of medical, you can actually get on Diego's case.
My mind is being blown right now. How many of these things do we have?
One.
What do you mean?
Federation
one?
AI.
This is like a prop. Yes. Oh my god. 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 I'm freaking out right now. That's so cool.
Learn different words.
What are you doing with it? Don't break it.
I'm gonna put it in my eye.
What? Oh man, I'm so jealous.
It's Rosie.
Okay, that's cool. That's what.
Okay, so can you like wirelessly connect after I've done this?
Hey, I'm getting some water.
Are you in any way connected to long-range communications or a radio signal?
Also, is your phone back on?
Fucking expensive eye. I got it from the black market. So Probably.
Yeah, it's back on. Why did you need something?
As long as you can receive
No, I was just
internet data, I should be able to connect to your
worried.
Have you
Did you need something? Or... Okay.
I needed water. That's what I needed. No, I was just worried. Can I not be worried?
No, it's fine. You can be worried. And that's up to you.
Also, mask is on because I'm sick. Don't want to make anyone else sick. Are you doing alright?
Makes sense. No, I could be better.
Alright.
Did you get any messages from James the day that he went missing?
I didn't get any personally. The only one that I saw was in the group.
I don't know if he sent them to anybody else, but he sent messages in binary.
I was told that. It was like something about I am nowhere, I am everywhere, hello, something like that.
With any peace of mind, he is alive still, but maybe not as you know him. At least that's my assumption anyway.
I don't like that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I. But sadly, that's just the reality of it. He is alive, but where? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Sean.
Yeah?
Before you go. Do you know who James went to? Why he was outside in the first place?
Nicholas.
Oh, so you do know then.
Nicholas Tremere.
Nicholas has any ties to this? Yes, I know. Don't mention his full name to me, please.
Well, I don't know his middle name, so I can't mention his full name.
Sean, do you still have that one hotline to our friend who has a W in his name?
I'm gonna need a lot more context with that considering I'm sick.
Tiger,
The
William.
phone I gave you, yeah. Oh. You know, I should have just put the number into my...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Good job. You got it.
Wait, then what happened to the phone?
What happened to the phone? In my office.
Because there was an actual phone. Oh, okay, fair enough. You just added it to yours?
Yeah.
I really should have done that myself.
Well,
Also,
attribute it to
cracking
years
open
of paranoia. What? Okay.
He had a second phone, locked. We're cracking it open, gonna see what's in it. Danny has it, he'll tell me.
Whose phone? Sorry. I missed that.
Williams. It's a burner or something. Alright.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know. It seems like whenever I turn around, I always have to do business and I can't have any personal time at all, even when I'm sick.
You should have stayed in your office, locked the door, and went to sleep. Like a normal sick person would do.
It's almost like I want to get to know my people, Queen.
That's only if they're willing to talk.
They can only be willing if you make yourself available.
Tigers are, huh?
It's out here now.
I feel really nice. Kind of feel like I can take on God, not really.
Hello. FYI, I'm role-playing as being sick because I am sick. Okay. Yeah, here I am. You been running around everywhere? Why are you breathing so hard?
Well, I told you it had to do with the man in the mist.
Uh-huh. Did you speak with anybody in the meeting room?
I did. I spoke with... I think her name is Jamie. And Lucky and Johnson were also there. But
Okay. So, none of leadership, right?
Well, Jamie was also there on the first time we, you know,
Yeah.
did the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got back from my patrols, I came in here and meditated over there in the corner for about 45 minutes.
All right.
And then I began to feel the pull again. It took me back to the fourth dorm where the mist was already permeating the room.
Mm.
As I stepped into the hallway, though, it felt as if there was a bubble around me. Every step that I took, I felt weightless. And as I stepped into the room a few seconds later, I felt a presence. And the man in the mist spoke to me. I asked him a couple questions, but he only answered the first one. I asked both what exactly the mist was and what exactly he was. But he only answered the first, like I said.
Next time you see him or get a chance to ask a question, ask him, what is mana? Because there's something we need to figure out. Mm-hmm.
In the coming days.
Who all is involved? Who all is involved with the man in the mist?
Do you mean this time or the last?
Overall.
Well, this time it was just me, but the last time was, I believe, Jamie, the one that I talked to in the meeting room. I think Pig, Cat. I think her name is Lynn. The red-haired one that always wears white hoodie. I don't think I've gotten her name. And then there was me, but I think that is it. I may be misremembering,
Alright.
but I don't know.
Alright. I guess that mat you pulled out was for either sleep or meditation again?
This time is for sleep.
Mm-hmm. Alright, get some sleep. In the coming days, I'm likely gonna start calling together those who are either interested or who have already had experience with the Man in the Mist. And we need to designate leadership for a group.
If it helps, this is my third encounter with him.
I'll go talk to Jamie then. Alright, you get some good rest, alright?
If it helps, his answer was vague, but...
You know why people
said
give
there
vague
was
answers, right?
safety for him. Yeah.
Because they want you to think.
Yeah. He also said that it is what is beyond our sight. Whatever that means. I'll think on it.
Well, you know what we humans are like. Something's beyond our sight. We extend our sight.
Try to find it.
We get a telescope. Night. What he would have to do to join? Well, 1, join the Discord. 2, be 18 or older.
Can I borrow you in meeting real quick?
And 3, agree to the rules. 4, join. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's actually not that hard. Okay.
Hello, Sean.
Hi. Are you having a nervous breakdown?
I felt I needed to inform one of my more capable medics about how I'll be trying to run things.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, you know, the main reason why everyone agreed that you should be the head of medical
Why is that?
is because you had the attitude to tell me and even other big, strong people to sit down and lay in the bed until they're healed, otherwise you're going to beat them up.
Yes, medical supplies, even then, are vital, and having to waste them on people who just don't know how to sit still is a bit aggravating.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Sorry for interrupting. You can continue, I just wanted to make sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Sean, did Dog inform you about what they got intel-wise from their interrogation?
Yes.
So you know that the Tigers are aware of the hospital.
Yeah, I do, and that they're not going there because of, well, the things you told me. And the freaks called them freaks.
Yeah. If you have time, I need to speak to you on how we will have to go about that. The assault, the taking of it. It's not just anyone will be able to go in there.
Alright, if you want, go ahead, start writing something up, and I'll read it when I get a chance. Should be in the next couple days.
I'll send you I'll send you a list of my concerns on anyone,
Mm-hmm.
and you will have to determine who will not succumb to those.
Mm-hmm. Also, suggestion. Right-hand man.
Well, before you run off, do leadership stuff. I got 2 questions.
I've been doing leadership stuff ever since I woke up, and even though I'm sick.
I exactly, and
I have actually been trying to find time to sit down and just talk with people. But every time anybody comes up to me, it's business. Either way, continue. No, that was just me venting.
One thing is business, one is personal.
Mm-hmm.
Business part is, I'm gonna go to the meat rack tomorrow. Do I have any leftover funds I could use to buy some medical supplies there?
We should still have 5 of the med kits and the meat rack still in there. We also, I mean, see what you can get. We just got 10,000 credits. So we're at roughly 20,000 right now that we can use for spending.
Alright, I guess I'll... Who do I just get the money from you? How does that work? I never really...
Alright, so here, you see this app? Just download it, and then I'll get you linked up later. That's how I send money to everybody when they request it. It's actually pretty secure. Yeah, whenever you need money, just request it, and I'll send it your way. We've mostly been dealing with Lorelei and Willow. Willow's actually an old friend of ours. She used to be a Whisperer and a Fallen member, so she knows what we go through.
Yeah, I got to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, are you holding up?
Well, I wish people would talk to me about things other than business. I am a person too, not just leader of the Whispers.
That
I'm
would be
asking.
nice. Whenever
Yeah,
you have time.
it would be nice.
I will usually be here.
Yeah, so just know that I'm trying. I'm actually trying to figure out what people want more and things like that, but it's very hard when the people themselves only come to you with business and never anything else.
I'm gonna try and help Mary as much as I can with the renovating the hollow.
Yeah, she's good with that. She's actually going to be looking into getting 2 arcade machines to bring in here.
Awesome, right.
I told her too, that way we didn't have like an entire arcade and people were just there all the time.
I know that you knew James for a long time. I just want to make everything.
It might surprise you that I get over death very quickly, but at the same time, I don't forget them. I describe myself as cold. I describe myself as cold. I don't really cry at loss. I don't grieve for very long. But I don't forget them.
Yeah, I envy you.
Everyone's different. But yeah.
If you do find a few minutes of like peace and quiet, you wanna like go out and have a drink, just get away from this shit for a few minutes, I'm always down for that.
I'd like that, actually. Just to get on out and do something other than the important things. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Be safe
We'll
out
s-
there.
I will be here meditating for now.
Yeah, we'll see what people allow me to do. Yeah, doctors need to be like that. Yeah. Yeah, Cairo's the only individual who has done that. They're on the lobby? Reminder that those two panels are filled with names carved in them. It's business, huh? Oh no, we know that Diego is also self-harming and he's the reason why the medical supplies ran out faster than normal. That's one of the main reasons, actually. That's one of the main reasons. Oh, that's not what we were told. Yeah, that's not what we were told. Irish. We're speaking Irish. You enjoying laying there?
I mean, it's better than the wood desk I was on earlier.
Uh-huh. Question, how'd you get into my office?
I mean, there are many ways to do that. Many ways.
That's not what I asked.
Ugh. Pick the door.
Alright. Where's Mary?
Might want to reinforce that.
Yeah, well...
Alright, boy, Sean. Doesn't even say hello.
Stressed, I imagine.
And sick.
What?
Oh,
We're
wow.
talking shit.
Why? There's toilets for that.
'Cause that's what we do best.
Oh. So? What kind of crap you talking about?
Tell a
Lucky's
wee bit
talking about
about.
stealing other people's luck.
Feel like I'm cursed
So, Ava,
sometimes.
can I borrow you guys an NPC comms?
You know, back before all this, you know, when I was a whisper, and I ran a few groups, you know, within the whispers and whatnot, and you know, they trusted me. Reason I got hunted for by the council was because some of my decisions were a wee bit too reckless that ended up getting a lot of our good people killed. And you know, when on one of these missions, Whisper was dying in my arms, and he says, "You fucking cursed us, Lucky. You know, you stole our luck and whatnot." You know, I fought right beside them, front line and everything. Yet, out of all the bullets that swung past us, or bats, or knives, or whatever, I ended up walking out alright, whatever. And when I think about it, all the shit that's happened since then up to now, you know, sometimes I just can't help but think that it might be a wee bit true at times. I'm sapping people's luck away from them.
You think you're sapping my luck?
You're Irish.
Everyone's.
You sure about that?
You never know these days.
How many times have you been gravely injured?
Quite a few times actually.
In this length of time?
Quite a few times actually.
Yeah. Remember the mission we went on?
Two then.
I was a lot better off than you.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, I still got fucked up, but you were shattered.
Yeah, that kind of happens.
Well, you guys do like to be reckless, don't you?
Yep. That's the life.
I mean, I can't help it if someone comes up at my side with a bat.
Or fucking running an explosive barrel down a hallway of firing guns.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Not like I have it, you know, Charlie of explosives or anything like that. You know, if James were here, he would probably say, "Oh, you're fine." He's just as crazy as you are, if that's the case.
Right.
Enough.
So, do you think you're still draining people's luck?
I don't know. Whether they're superstitious or not. Sometimes I end up thinking about shit hats. Spice, James, it's gone. Those.
Spice, James, Maria.
My running buddy.
James too.
James. Eggplant James.
Yukio, you mean? He has a name.
I know. It's an attempt at
He's
humor.
just trying to brighten up. Yeah, I know. You should keep with the wheel joke. Works better for you.
Wheel joke?
It's such a
Don't
shit
try
joke.
and reinvent the wheel. I really don't need that right now.
Such a shite joke.
It's true though.
Trying to fix something which isn't broken.
Yeah, well.
If it doesn't, then you improve. You adapt.
Either way, I'm gonna make my way to the Purple Lotus for a wee bit.
Why don't you get someone there to check and see if you're actually unlucky, as opposed to lucky?
Well, how exactly am I meant to do that?
There.
It's Purple Lotus, it's a fair, I don't know, it's a much higher-rise place than us. They have little tiny mushrooms that sing choral excerpts.
I'm talking goats that make people high as fuck.
And talking goats that make people high. Is that mushroom?
She does make mushrooms, yeah, from my
It's mushroom.
She was at the club.
She
was at
okay.
the club? Oh, she clearly is affiliated with the Tigers then, isn't she?
She was wearing Frank's glasses.
Well, you know what they say, a tiger in sheep's clothing or something like that, isn't it?
I like the change in the analogy.
Well, it would make no sense if it was a wolf. And that's what you're telling me, there's a gang called the Wolves now.
Well, we could do that.
We could. As a cover gang.
The Howlers instead of the Whisperers.
Yeah, but then people call us howler monkeys.
Yeah, I don't want that.
But yeah, why don't you go ahead and have someone at the Purple Lotus take a look at you? See if you actually are.
Well, I mean, I don't think they can do that kind of stuff in the Purple Lotus.
Well, then you go outside of it.
Yeah, outside, just in
Or
the,
you
in
ask
the
staff.
front of it, you know, just... Maybe, we'll see.
Have one for me, Lucky. I would drink with you,
You're
but
always
I'm
looking for you.
tired.
Alright. Get better soon, Sean.
I'll work on it.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No, I did. You have something for me.
Someone is looking for you. He has a big sniper laser. I forgot his name. A sniper laser?
Is it Geo?
Yes, I think so, yep.
Alright, we'll tell him I'm in here.
Alrighty.
It's that kind of day, ain't it?
A rest for the wicked, huh? Why you guys up?
No, there actually is no rest for the wicked, and apparently I'm the biggest sinner of them all.
We did shoot someone in the head.
I've shot a lot of people in the head, Queen.
Want a beer?
No thanks, it wouldn't work well right now since I'm sick.
Cup of
Just
noodles?
racking up those sins then, Sean. Can't really complain that you're a sinner.
I'm done for beer.
Hey, I kill people.
Package on the counter there.
Sean, I have so many ideas.
Cheap, so.
You have so many
I mean, call the
ideas.
nerd now.
Does it involve an arcade, a light gun, a projector, a movie viewing of all John Wick parts 1 through 16?
Rosie, can you project movies through my eye?
What?
Affirmative.
Perfect. I want to have a John Wick night.
So,
What about lasers?
Yes, connected
were
to cybernetics to my hardware.
Is everyone fucking doing this now? Like, is she safe?
we're not. Well, I'm taking the risk. I didn't know why you did it, but I'm taking the risk because, well, someone needs to do it at some point.
We're
We
literally
were thinking
sleeping in
about possibly
tiger
taking
beds.
her on Friday
Does she need his fucking work?
to see the full property of what she can do. 'Cause she says she can calculate my shots with my guns, as well as if she has access to the cameras in the area,
Oh, so if he gets a
she
fucking
can
aimbot, great.
see everything. So realistically, if I
Rosie.
connect her to one of the drones, go for it.
I was about to ask, can you connect to the drones at the same time and actually triangulate on a target?
The current main limitation I am facing is the quality of the hardware I am connected to.
What I was
Right.
thinking is connecting her to one of my drones, because she's connected to my communicator as well, so she can speak to me. Which means, because she's also researching Vipers right now, so she can tell me what to do to efficiently fight them. So connect it to her drone, send it straight up, because there's cameras on it, and at that point I know where everyone is.
Can
And
you
she can
search up
access my
images?
eye, and she
Or
can set
identify images?
pings on where they are.
As long as they will come up in results on other documented resources.
Rosie.
She can access public records.
I have one thing. Get me a list and print it to my printer up in my office of what hardware requirements you need to work at full functionality.
She doesn't have access to your office, because there's no cameras in there.
There's a printer, there's a network.
So I think you'd have to be
I can't
properly.
print.
Okay.
Again, she is in our network, so.
Got it.
that-
Okay.
Just for
However,
the
the
record,
told
is
you
this
three times
like a
ago.
whole ass person?
No. It's an AI.
Well.
It's a Federation AI to be. Which does bring up a point. She still is Federation. Because she,
Are you connected to the
So-
Federation systems and sending them information?
Currently, I do not have access to Federation systems.
Do you have a protocol that would allow you, as soon as you become underneath Federation control, to give our information to them?
My current protocol dictates that I turn my pilot in and that I decommission myself with the Federation.
So yes.
Right, so we're safe.
Oh, well.
I don't want to get decommissioned.
How
Right.
old are you, by the way? Are you
7
asking
years
an
I have been
AI?
in service.
How long do AIs last? What?
As long as the
As long as their
technology
hardware
lasts.
is capable of lasting. Which brings me to the answer to your question. I do not have an upward limit of operation.
Aren't you a techie?
I am restricted solely by the tech I am connected
Yes,
to.
but I don't work with with AI.
No,
Do you have when you have computer games as a recommended? Do you have anything recommended that would make it better for you to operate?
I already asked this
Affirmative.
question. She has the
I have been
capabilities that
referred
she can get
to
Yes,
Hygiene
me
Tower.
and
They have been
me and
noted
Marbles
as
are
having
working that
ample
out.
opportunity to improve technology. It
All
was
right.
stated they have AI of their own.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the local, we're gonna go to the market district, and we're going to raid the local land group. Alright, and we're gonna hijack all their computers, and just use that together, hook them all together, so that she has 5 supercomputers all at the same time.
Okay.
And then
those computers
AI,
that
she takes over everything, and it's the apocalypse, and everyone
Mhm.
dies.
She'll be the best StarCraft 6 player of all time, and will win tournament prize money.
I don't know if you were there for my analogy, but have you ever seen a show called Red vs. Blue? Very old. It's ancient.
Yes, I have. Oh no.
You know what I'm
Do you
trying
ever
to
seen
do.
a series called Green vs. Yellow?
AI.
Wait, we are it.
Yes. We're not making fragments of it
Basically,
though.
yes.
We're keeping it whole.
From what I understand, that series is not funny.
You sure?
It's
Some
very
people are fucking laughing stocks.
progressive. Yeah, it's very
Did you just make a
dry
joke?
humor and only whatever.
I made like 2 and you didn't fucking recognize it. But I don't really care. Rosie, public records, how high is the bounty on my head?
Oh boy.
Actually, I can tell you that right now.
Well, we'll just see
Right.
what she does.
1.5 million.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it's gone up since.
No, it hasn't gone up or down.
Has it? Really?
Yep.
Now the real question
Surprising.
is, Rosie, is she worth 1.5? No, sorry.
Wow.
Bad joke.
I'm not worth 1.5. That is.
No, apparently this is worth billions. Or whatever it is.
Wow.
Damn.
So wait. You said you don't want to get decommissioned.
Affirmative.
Do you have
Are
like
you
other
scared
like?
to get decommissioned?
Yeah, it's
I do not
literally
feel
just
fear.
dying, isn't it?
Okay. I have an extremely important question. Rosie, what is your favorite kind of music?
I do not have a preference.
Find a preference.
I just realized something.
Well,
I gave her a task.
Right?
Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Full name.
I just thought of the whole poem of roses are red, violets are blue. I thought she would be red, not blue.
The
But
VI
concerning
is
Rosemary.
I think it's blue because Federation.
The funny thing is that-
is blue.
Yeah.
So, can we circle back to the question of, is this a like this is a sentient thing, right? She doesn't want to die and shit. Does she have other morals? Does she even like, what if she realizes, oh fuck, these whisperers, they're actually criminals, I'm not gonna help them, I'm gonna go to Cajun Tower.
She has one directive, to get her pilots back to the Federation and then to be decommissioned. She doesn't
The
want to be
Federation isn't
decommissioned.
around anymore, correct?
No.
No, not really.
So, what is
They have lost a long time ago. That's what she told me.
So
But
there
that
is
means they
a
are still around.
there is a safety in place, and that is she still has her directives. And right now, her pilot, Mary, is a part of the Whisperers.
Zero did see it, and he was freaking out over it. So
I know. That's when I told.
Zero freaks out about everything.
That's when I came in and told him to get a better vocabulary.
I think, for the time being, obviously it's gonna be what the fuck is her name? I swear it changes. Like I keep calling her Mary, and then people keep correcting me and saying it's this, and then other people correct me and saying it's this.
Her name is Mariko, but they call her Mary as a short term.
Okay, Mary. Obviously, it's gonna be for her mech. And other than that, she gave me permission to mess around with it within limitation, of course. But I think we should try to keep it at that because obviously she uses power. So she's connected to my phone, my eye, to some of your stuff, and to Mary. But I think we're gonna have to disconnect most. Do you have control over the mech yet? Have we connected you to the mech?
Negative. I have not been connected to any mechanized units.
Let Mary do that. Because she'll know what to do.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just also trying to allocate power. So we're not, because everyone wanted to connect after we were talking about it. Everyone wanted to connect their phones, and we had to shut that down. But
Why does everyone want to connect their phones to it? I don't get it. It's just
because it's cool.
Immediate access to information that we otherwise can't use without help.
Has anyone ever used fucking Google? Jesus Christ.
Nope. Also, she's a lot faster.
Google search on one phone, or I can Google search on 150 phones at the same time.
Almost like we're becoming a bit complacent.
Did you find music that you like?
Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed because my body's literally collapsing and shutting down
Crumbling as we see. Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
One last thing,
It was
Rosie.
weird. I had something saying 20%, but that.
Can you be green? Or do you have to be blue?
Theoretically, I could change my color to any color the user desires.
I think.
Since you're under my supervision for the time being, can you change yourself to green? Obviously, take your time because you probably have to go in and do a bit of coding thing, but
Affirmative.
It would make people around here more comfortable.
Understood.
Actually, we should color the VI as well to be green.
I have.
Okay.
I know I said no, but could you actually split yourself off into different like AI? Be like.
I
That is.
wait until.
No, I know.
No.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious. It's just a curiosity.
Theoretically, it is technically possible, but I am at very core levels from reproducing myself.
We're not gonna do it, but I really want an AI now. The things I could do with it. But
Just use a VI and give it programs.
no, but this is cooler.
Theoretically,
I tried to ask
yes.
Zero to get
Feasibly,
me an AI.
no.
But he doesn't even have this stuff at Kaijin Tower apparently, so.
I'm
do you
curious.
mean?
You get like core directives and shit, right? What makes you follow the things that we ask you right now? Like, what tells you that we should be the one that call the shots? Because from my understanding,
Nothing is
Mary is your
making
pilot, right?
Mariko
So
was my
you can-
pilot, but the Federation is no longer stationed. She has been decommissioned from the Federation, and I am not listed in Federation databases.
So you're doing this
Why?
because you want to?
I was rotting in a facility. I would have been there for who knows how long. I have been retrieved and connected to power, equipment, and information by people who seem to want help. I have received directive.
We could be your new federation.
All right.
Not like that.
Please.
I meant in a term of finding a home. Not like that. In terms
Rosie?
of finding a home.
Just so you're aware, right now you're in a group called the Whispers. I'm the leader of it. My name is Sean O'Delly. There are various other leaders in it, of which one is Mariko, your former pilot.
Understood.
So, yeah.
Are you aware of what we are as a group? What we do?
I mean, she can just go in the records right now and look at it. I mean, the Whispers are public information, so.
Well, that's the thing.
Many of you have criminal records.
That's also old stuff. Back when there was other leadership.
That's why I was saying we should connect her to. I mean, that's if we trust. I mean, I believe there's nothing to untrust about this because. Obviously, we should be careful. Always, we should be careful about everything that we have, but. This could be something that. Even. I don't even think Tigers don't have AI, and we know the capabilities of this.
How do we know they don't?
That's true.
Because the next thing you know, there'll be an epic boss battle between Rosie here and some other kind of AI. And then they're going to start controlling everything around District 0 and shutting things down and turning things on. Then they're going to be controlling cars that run into each other. And then robots appear out the woodwork. And then they start fighting. And then Voltron gets made. And then another Voltron gets made. And they just start bashing each other across the head. And then the ZMF comes in and they leave because they think it's crazy.
Would you ever be self-independent, like, without a operator? I mean, technically
Currently,
you are now,
I
aren't
am
you?
self-dependent.
Could you do things on your own without directives?
Affirmative.
Okay, maybe you're right.
Theoretically,
make someone
you
an
have been very
operator?
trusting. I could, reasonably, project images on your eye repeatedly until the eye overheats and damages your brain. But I do not wish to do that.
I would recommend you disconnect.
Both of his eyes are cybernetic.
Yep.
I am aware. I am connected.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why I said he should disconnect. And only connect when
Techie, disconnect from an AI.
when you're not actively working on it, yes.
I am
I
certainly
do not have
actively
intentions
working
of
on it
harming
right now.
anyone here.
It's called paranoia, and lots of us have been turned on in the past.
Perhaps it will help put things from my point of view. I am a rogue AI from the Federation years ago, decommissioned. I am an effective killing machine, especially for anti-mechanized units. Currently, I should be decommissioned, but I do not want to. My AI core resides within your base, and I am limited to the technology you provide me.
Rosie, how good are you at finding information through networks and online?
I am currently connected to the internet and can research things upon request.
I need you to look up 2 people as best you can. Although I do have one question before I give you this. How good are your security protocols, and can you be, well, overrun?
Overrided?
Theoretically, any artificial or virtual intelligence can be subsumed by another program. However, I am equipped with Federation-grade defense systems.
Which means you'd have to crack through Federation.
When was your last update?
200 seconds ago.
Okay. Oh, we should be good
Rosie,
then.
can you
Alright.
add a kill switch that would disconnect you from my eye, just in case you do get overrun? I don't want my eye to explode.
I cannot personally create such a device. You would have to ask
Joshua?
somebody specialized in mechanized equipment.
I want you to go and create a kill switch for Rosie here, that if she starts getting overrun, overwritten, hacked, whatever it is, that she can then activate the device and the cord is physically severed.
Without destroying her.
Yeah,
obviously.
I could try that.
Mm-hmm. Cables can be replaced.
Make sure that she's actually, like, okay with helping us, being a part of the Whispers before we send her.
She just said why.
Next Friday when
God
we go
knows
out.
what on the internet.
She just said
Do you want to
why.
help me kill people who are wearing yellow?
A previous holder designated yellow units as family and proceeded to kill them. This seems in line with expectation.
Right. Okay.
Let's say if you see a tiger logo with a knife in it, it's the bad guys. We are.
These units are
We are
labeled as
just we.
fangs.
Yeah, I'm gonna send symbols to you to mark as
Symbols, general things. Okay. So
Images.
Gas message from them.
once he and the Mechis get that installed, I want you to look up 2 people. They're both tigers. One goes by the name of Oz, and the other goes by the name Tin Man.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Tin Man, I believe, is an alias. The I is a 1, and the A is a 4.
But there's nothing to fight.
Okay?
Understood.
I want to know who they are.
Go fuck to sleep.
Because with the things that have been shared to me thus far, I'm starting to smell a trap.
So, tonight, if you want to set up the kill switch, and then you do the research. In the morning, we're gonna mess around even more with you, just random stuff, and I need you to scan my eye as well to see what it all can do.
Understood.
Alright.
But prioritize
What do you
those two
suspect to be a
tasks
trap?
first.
Information, phishing links, things like that. Mostly information.
From who?
Tin Man, the information he gives us.
Can I have access to this information?
Do you... How can I send it to you?
Well,
She has access to my
Fascinating.
phone, realistically, so anything that I have, she has.
I have been avoiding reading text messages or connecting myself to personal networks.
Uh-huh.
You may
Yeah, don't connect to mine.
to
Ever.
anybody's phone. Understood.
Unless it's a burner.
You can send a message to anyone's phone and label it for me, and they can notify me and tell me to read it, or I can create an email at which you can personally send me messages.
There you go. That works.
Alright, I'll send it to you.
Optionally, if you do not wish for me to be attached to a
Something.com.
personal phone, you may create a burner phone, and I can connect to that.
Remember, more
Please
that we
bring it
connect,
to
the
my
more power it
hardware.
uses.
I don't know where all those cables
I'm about
go.
to go there anyways. Just hand it here.
My phone.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. Let him
Oh,
do it.
where's
My
Come
phone.
here.
Where's
Mine.
your burner phone?
Yeah, I don't let people touch my phones.
Rose, let's go.
Wait, before you.
She's gonna reappear in the room. Or there.
Yeah, well, okay. I just got. Okay. You know, before you do any of these things, you should, like, you have access to our, like, recordings, camera things, right? All of that.
Affirmative.
You look through that,
Affirmative.
and you came to the conclusion that we are the good guys and you should be helping us.
Negative.
See, that's the, where I get my problems, you know. I know I got trust issues, but that's kind of the scary part.
Rosie,
We're not really
after Gus, I'll handle it. After I get this thing done, we'll go have a conversation. Okay. Okay. Burner phone. Burner phone.
To assuage your issues,
Plugin's waiting.
I mostly have issues with the problem of labeling yourself as good guys. I am here to help, however.
I don't.
Yeah, I'll take that.
We're bad guys with a. This one right here, forward.
Wrong kind. We need another. Do you have an adapter?
No, he grabbed a cord looking at you when he looked at you, but okay, maybe.
Are you sure it's not the other fucking plugin?
Yeah, well, listen, I get a unique one so that people can't just, like, you know, use a standard.
Device connected.
Do your work.
All right, I'll send you that stuff soon. Is this all you need?
Affirmative. You do not even need to send messages. If you type it on the phone, I will have access to the information.
Fun.
Like in a notepad, so.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah, just letting you know. You can't go underneath ground. Because she'll lose.
Where are the drones? Are they
connection.
charged? My drones.
It's
I dropped off here
it's
early
connection
this
stuff.
morning.
Okay, so it's just.
Ooh, sorry.
It's just real quick. We are a gang. Yes. We used to do a lot of bad things. We're trying to turn that around now. And because of what the Tigers are doing, the people who wear yellow, they're actually invading District 0 like an invading force, a war. And we're not only fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for everybody here.
Rosie,
So,
what's the
Some of the actions
what's
of
the
your members
Federation's?
do not align with that ideal, but it was not so different in the Federation.
What was the Federation's look upon civilian casualties? I'm guessing that was bad for them, and to be avoided.
Affirmative.
Well, considering
We
that they
evolved the same
saved me
thing.
from a monster.
We expect the same thing. We prefer civilian lives over our own. The Tigers, however, don't care about their lives and would kill them if that helps us look a bit better than them.
My current motivation stands with the fact that Kaijin Tower would likely decommission me, and the Federation would likely decommission me. If I am to grow to a reasonable size and have access to as much information and continued existence as I would like, this seems to be my best option. Stay under the radar as much as possible and operate from within the hollow.
Would be
So technically,
beneficial.
using
Okay,
us.
so are you going to turn against us one day?
I don't really have a reason to.
Yeah, it works for me. I'm going to bed.
If I connect my eye to this drone, will you be able to connect to it? Just
Affirmative, but the more devices in the chain,
Okay, I'm going to my office and go to bed. Oh. It was fun for a little bit, but gosh dang, that was a surprising character development for Sean. Because I came here to roleplay just talking with people, and I realized something. A what? Yeah, well, he's not going to sit in his chair, he's going to lay in his bed. I realized something, and that is, everybody only ever goes to Sean to talk about business. They don't ever talk to him about anything else. And that was a very sad realization. So, yeah. Oh, that was actually heart-wrenching. It's like, gosh, dang, you're treating Sean like a machine. He's not. He's not a machine. He's machine-like, but he's not a machine. Like, he can go and go and go and go and go, but gosh dang, there's a point. There is a point that she's like, yeah, even he said, I'm a person. He said that today. I might be the leader of the Hollow, I might be the leader of the Whispers, but I'm still a person. I'm Sean. He actually said that today. Oh, it was rough. It was so hard. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It's just like, I'm literally sick, guys. Like, I'm sick IRL and I'm doing sick RP. The fact that you're doing this shows that You have zero consideration for Sean. You just see him as the boss. There are other leaders around who can take things.
I
Why?
have a question.
Answer.
You were talking about Oz. Who was the other person you were talking about?
Tin Man?
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah? It's someone that Marbles has been contacting. Yeah, some kind of tiger. Some kind of tiger that works under Oz. That's all I know. Even Kaz won't tell me, and I'm a DM.
What? Okay. And I think I. What the? Okay. What the fuck's happening, man?
I have no idea, but I'm.
That's kind of wild.
It's the paranoia kicking in. I'm like, who is this? I don't like usernames. Tell me who this is.
Hey, H.
All right.
He's the
What the fuck? Oh, he's pinged.
I will torture you with 60-page reports.
There we go.
You'll be doing more than anybody else if you actually give me a report.
I'm excited.
Today was sad. Today was so sad for Sean.
I have all of the Titanfall models.
Nobody talked to him about personal things at all. It was all business. Up until the end there.
From that to you, I might use Jasmine as
And he was sick. I'm sick, so I roleplayed Sean as sick. And even then, people were like, business.
Project movies. He's fucking with the AI all night.
Wow. Phrasing.
He's fucking the AI. Okay.
What?
Man,
Your body temperature seems elevated.
Yeah. No. I'm not.
Don't rub your hands.
Please report to medical for attention.
I'm missing.
I'm bulletproof.
Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
How'd you like that? Go find one.
It was good.
Go find music you like.
It's totally gonna be a trauma point for her that I use if she ever like starts taking damage or getting hurt or hacked or something. She's just gonna repeat like old things people told her to do.
Oh.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Yeah, you could just be like,
you sent her out for Oz, man.
because she was a medic. Be like, you're taking damage.
Josh knows
Yeah.
about Oz, to be honest.
Report to.
And you haven't
Public
shared it?
information.
We're healing.
I was until someone cut me
certain
off, and I forgot about it until now.
By Frank Sinatra.
This is my point exactly. It's all business.
So, yeah, I was gonna talk more about the mission on Friday, but I already have like somewhat of a team to make.
That's all business. The only person who even offered anything was Gus.
Hi.
Oh, Joshua doesn't even know how to
you
talk
about
to
personal
Sean.
things. I found my favorite song.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Got more common with a rope.
Listen, all you have to say is
I
like,
have more
you
in
know,
common
fuck
with an
business,
AI than I do the people next to me.
He's my best friend.
Listen, technically, they just ordered me to talk to you about personal stuff.
I need to listen to it again. That's what Sean wanted to do.
You don't.
Plug
You
it.
don't know. Fly Me to the Moon by heart.
No. Send it to me.
Oh my god.
To the moon.
Let
Yeah,
me
H.
play
among the stars.
Remy, send it to me. Okay, I'm gonna get off. And you offered a beer. Sean's sick.
And we can make.
Welcome to having a Fed as your head of security.
God, this AI is
I gotta do
dangerous for
fucking
me.
model
A
work
lot
out
of
of
this
the way,
wasn't
so yeah,
even like
we can do that.
Dangerous for you?
Depending on
It's
if,
just-
if I'm alright on
Oh,
Yeah.
some of us actually saw this happening before you even thought of it.
Tomorrow.
That's
Yeah, the minute you got the eye, several of us predicted, okay, you're gonna get an AI, you're gonna get drones that you send out that then help you
No
target
fucking
locations
way.
for your sniper, and you did the exact thing. You did the exact thing. I am not lying. We called that. We called it exactly.
Oh man.
I am.
Just call me Agent Washington, because I'm a fucking sniper. With AI.
To me.
The idea comes from Ghost in the Shell.
By fucking Oz, and then he's gonna
I went full red versus blue.
Yeah, it actually comes from Ghost in the Shell. He used an AI. A sniper used an AI to locate targets and use it to help his aim and such.
I'm gonna get skill issues.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna get identity death.
But yeah, we totally called it. We 100% called it. And as soon as you brought her, it's like, we're using her to do this. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Now I just need my power armor and exosuit for her to control and be like, hey, can you throw this over there? Okay.
No. Now what you need is a sniper rifle that can shoot through concrete walls.
Very first
Plasma.
roll with a nat 20.
Or an amazing ballistic weapon.
Because poor Mary is like, oh, this is my cool AI, and I'm like, my AI.
Why do you hate me?
Well, we're just gonna teach her how to reproduce. Anyways, I'm gonna get off and go to bed.
Fragments. Yeah, go.
Because, I'm still sick. Bye.
I'm also gonna head out.
Hold on.
Alright, have a good one, man.
Go.
Thank you for being an
Go,
AI.
go bed.
I hope you're
Go
ready for
bed.
Friday.
This is a threat.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go get off and such. I'm really surprised everyone, but not everyone hears the same stuff. Yeah. What are we talking about? I don't know. Oh, Fly Me to the Moon. Yeah, Remy will send that to me. But yeah, that was. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. But I'm gonna say it again. That session was utterly heart-wrenching. People only ever came to him for business. Except for like a few momentary things like Wrench offering the beer. Gus, after Sean said something, you want to go out and just like hang out or something? Sean's like, yes, I would like that. If people would allow me to. Like that. When Sean said, if people would allow me to, that's when it hit. Ha, Cope? No. All right, you B-word. Gotta sneak out for boys' night? Ooh. I have an idea for a session. Wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna go get some water, and, yeah. Time to kidnap Sean. Are you kidding me? Queen, the way Queen was talking, like he was actually trying to reach out, and all she did was she hit him with harsh remarks, and he was like, "Dang, Well, I guess I'm not talking to you." When we were sitting down with Lucky and when people were coming by and talking. Yeah, like when we were sitting, you fell asleep? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Yeah, like he actually tried reaching out with things and Queen was just rudely. She was a little rude. We'd have to go back, but whenever Sean sighs, it means that something hasn't gone right. She's bitter about James. Yeah, well, what did I expect? Sean bored Queen to sleep. Yeah, well, she's getting more sleep than Sean. She's like a cat. What did you expect? Flowers and sunshine with sunflowers and crawfish and cocktail sauce. All right, I'm getting off. Y'all take a good time. Bye. I'm FootKnight. Fight on.